So it's not too bad. It's actually a little better. Although I'd like to have a different background for you guys here on Meerkat than the screen. Because I shrunk it down so you could kind of get more of the feel of what was going on. But we'll see how this works. So this is about day 11 in the game. Every now and then you'll get a stubborn tree. See what they're about, and then if I really want it, I buy it. You know, that's kind of what you do. But anyway, so I appreciate everybody on both my mediums I'm broadcasting on right now on YouTube, live streaming right now on YouTube. Meerkat for the instance, for the impression of getting things started. So I do appreciate it. You know, and thank everybody, you know, for who's been playing along with this. This makes me kind of inspired. I've been getting excited to try to find new ways of creating content because I've always been afraid of this. A little side note about who I am. So my name is Atlas. I am work in Hollywood in many different ways. I had a sitcom for ABC. It was a pilot that fell through. I am BD as well. You can actually look me up, not by my stage name, but by my biological name. So, and I played my character, which was Man in Spinning Wheel, which is one of my abilities. You can look me up on YouTube, Atlas Ring, Atlas ATLAZ, or RING. It's got about over 200,000 views right now. I think it's last time I checked, so it's not viral yet, but still pretty cool. And that was one of my art forms that I do in the physical world. The virtual virtual world, Minecraft is my ultimate love. It's a great way to explore. Now, I've heard a lot of other people over the last few weeks. I found some new games that I may want to, or some new games, I should say. One of them was like IMVU, something like that. Which I hear is pretty popular. I have a lot of channels on that. So, a tad better. Oh, seriously? I will be getting a stand. Yes, I know. Thanks, Stock Trader. I guess it's time for that, right? I guess if you're demanding it, I guess I have to comply now if I'm going to play along with this. So let's get back to the game. There we go. So, yeah, we're just kind of going out. It's getting dark. It's starting to get dark, so I better kind of call it a day out here. Coming around with this. So what we need to do is, while this is kind of decaying, I need to put a set of ladders or a set of stairs, because I do want to build. Off of this center as a courtyard. So I need to put in a set of stairs. So we're just going to pop these over there. And we'll put the stairs in right here. Let's see. We'll do. Make sure I have stairs on me still. So I have a lot of wood, probably more than I really care to admit. Oh god dang it, really. Alright, so we're moving along. And again, if you wanted to see what I look like and while I'm playing, you can join me on YouTube. My game channel is Game Politic with an X. So it's Politics, Tix, Polotix, all one phrase. So I make up words. That's part of the fun part about being an artist. You don't have to be confined by the ones that you have. You can make new ones. And if you don't like the words of the people being used around them, you can create a world that despises them. I wish we could live in that kind of a world. But then again, freedom of speech and dissent is what makes this country kind of cool. Let's see here. Along. So, Stock Trader, thanks for stopping by back again here on the YouTube on this one. Without you requesting it, I probably wouldn't have gone this direction. I didn't realize that this was kind of an interest to a lot of people. It's a fun world and it's a fun way to play the game. I'll tell you. I like to make sure I have all this stuff. So, let's see. How do I want to build this? I think in here we'll do wood. Let's do some birch stairs. And as you can see, there's different types of materials. You got your oak, and there's what I'm looking for right there, birch. So a pattern like that makes a set of stairs in that color. So we're going to hit 4. Let's do this. Let's see. So now we have kind of an upstairs that's starting to form, and I appreciate everybody stopping in and checking things out. So I have a lot of philosophy with this game. This game is a very deep game, and I think that's what I love the most about it, is that the superficial of it is it's in this really kind of 8-bit graphic format in a 3D world. So what's the big deal about it? The big deal is that it's a sandbox. Sandbox games are meant to be manipulated to the content of the viewer. God, it's doing that. I wonder what's causing that. Weird glitch. I wonder if it's a glitch from the update. So there's some new blocks that have been added to the game, new animals that have been added to the game, so I'm going to be looking for those too. There's polar bears that have been added now. There's what's called magma blocks, fossils. I'm looking for to go and hunting for those, but I'm still in the middle of building up here. I don't want to bore you over it. drilling. And what we're trying to do now is we want to look at our next building source material because we want to leave that as an open air environment. And then what I was trying to decide if I wanted to do, I have some stone now, but I would need more cobblestone for certain if I'm going to go stone as my next source, which I think that would be really a good idea. But I have to do this right, or maybe we could go with blocks, with red bricks as a trim or something. That might be kind of nice. I don't know. We'll see how the game plays out. This is kind of. I got some. By the way, I've been gathering a lot of materials here. Again, only day 11. So we got a lot of. Oh wait, that's glass. I need that. So we'll finish that portion first, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next. And if you notice, I keep it fairly tight ship here with lighting and making sure lights are as confident as possible. It's too dark. It needs to be on there. Now, if I were to put a redstone torch right here, let's do some experimenting with this. Watch this. So now the way this is set up. Okay, so they all work like that. So let me see if I have some redstone lying around. I think I do downstairs. Let's see if I got some redstone. And this is the stairwell heading down. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate Mr. 2001. I guess that's Gay Chemo, or G Chemo. Sorry, dyslexia is exciting for me. That's why I try to read really out loud so I hear what the hell I'm reading. Sometimes I'm listening and I don't necessarily. I read very heavy books, so sometimes I have to read them several different times. Where did I put my redstone at? Oh, seriously? Did I not fucking farm any redstone yet? That's impossible. There's got to be some redstone lying around down here. Well, anyway, let's see. I know there should be redstone. I was going to do some work down there and some fine-tuning on my environment down there. It's really exciting. But I want to thank you. If you guys want to see maybe a little better quality video footage and of the gameplay as well as my face on the screen, you can go to YouTube and you can actually watch on Game Politics, P-O-T-O-L-I-X is the channel. And there it is, the redstone. Okay, so I did have redstone. Good. So anyway, to make a redstone torch, it's pretty easy actually. You just do one of these. They illuminate not as bright, nearly as bright as not nearly as bright as a regular device. Now it depends on where you put this. And now let's just say I put this Let's see if it does anything over here. So it didn't do anything. But if you put it here, where is it? There's supposed to be a spot you can put it where it affects how that switch goes, because this one is messing it up. There's supposed to be a right way to do this. It's basic circuitry, but if you do it right, it actually makes the. Do it then. Maybe it's above it. Almost certain it does it with that. Oh, wait, I bet you I know how to do it then. Well, then I have to make it in a different door fit configuration, and that wouldn't work for that door then. Alright, we'll figure that out later. I guess I don't really understand. I'll have to look up. I thought you could do like a sweep. Thank God I was wearing armor. Whew. You see that shit? I almost died. Oh my god, dude. I need something. Let's use some of this stone up here. That'll be kind of fun to use. Find a better place to put the camera because I want to be able to see the chat. I was thinking about maybe even if we started doing the same game, we could do like a you see what it did. It put a giant hole in the ground. I wasn't there just a few seconds ago. So now I gotta go ahead and go through this. Thanks for everybody who's been popping in here. I appreciate it, everybody. And yeah, if you want to see live face with the game you play, and also you get a little bit of a better view. I like the Meerkat though because it gives you the option to have a little more like behind the scenes. I kind of feel that maybe that's, I don't know if that's the right description or not, but I'm just going to use stone for this whole area here. I'll use the dirt I have, and then I'll go back and use some of this other dirt, because I do want to keep things kind of organized in the same way. So, okay, so I'm really getting hungry. I'm so hungry, holy crap. It's saying I'm not hungry? What the fuck, dude? That's weird, the game's glitching out. There it went. Finally, jeez. Like, can you fucking eat, please? Sorry, language for kids who are watching. Please don't curse around your parents. They don't like it. Definitely not around your grandparents. Now, if you're around your friends, technically it's acceptable amongst friends, but you have to be careful where that's considered acceptable. And I know it seems like the dying age of, I should say living age of the internet, the social etiquette has changed drastically to the worse. So, what it is because everybody wants attention. I understand that. That's why I'm doing this. But knowing it's half the battle, some people don't realize that they're driven by that want. And it's not a bad want, it's just a want. And I'm going to close this up because I don't want this like that anymore. I want to change this to circle. We're going to make sure that this area here is going to be just, actually I'll probably put a window here instead. Put just a window, that would make more sense, I think. Put a nice window-sized window here. You may wonder why I close it up. That's a personal preference. I actually like kind of having the flow of the build kind of constantly come from one element to another, and you're constantly thinking about it and looking at it, and then so maybe you look at it one way and you're like, oh, I don't like that, so I'm going to pop it out here and replace it again like that. And that's kind of what how I approach it. I don't have a set course of action, and actually I kind of want to hang this door on this side, but I still wouldn't put that window in there where I wanted it. But anyway, I'm going to put that window in because I think I have the glass here already waiting. This is kind of what the fun part of this game is, that this part, I mean, we go to creative mode. We've been in creative mode a few times in a few different games, and it's definitely fun. Yeah, there's something up with the game acting strange after the upgrade. I hope they fix it. It's Microsoft touching it now. Of course, there's problems. It's exciting for Mojang. I'm glad for them that they felt like it was a good time to just buy out or sell out and just go do something else. Because you're going to build a project like this, I would think at some point you are looking for either an exit strategy to somebody, because that's kind of the nature of any kind of industry, is that you try to either A, become a dominant one by gobbling up other ones, or just be really good at reproducing through growing companies and then selling them, growing them and then selling them. And those are different types of strategies for all kinds of stuff for that type of thing. But now we've got a roof here, which makes me feel a little better. And I was going to do an add-on to this, but after looking at it, I feel that might be the wrong course of action. Because if I was going to build onto it, I would want to maybe possibly encompass. Oh, there's a hole there. Where that hole go? Oh, it's just the floor. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm just like do 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 do. Anyway, so I'm going to put some torches up here just so I have them and not make any kind of weird, mistakes by not having torches up here. You don't want anything spawning anywhere near your surfaces. I'm trying to make it somewhat uniform. I'm sure some of the OCD folks that are watching right now are having a field day with me. I've learned to accept my idiosyncrasies as what they are. Everybody has them. And it's turned out it can be a sign of issues, but a lot of times it's a sign of intelligence and thinking that your brain's engaging. So you're going through thought processes. And we live in a culture where, if you don't look pretty and beautiful, if you don't make facial tics or have things, then there's something wrong. Here's my indoor garden starting to pick up now. I've got some pumpkins growing. I just wanted to grow them, so I had them inside already growing in here. So that was kind of nice. And then, like I said, the wheat farm's slowly moving along. Matter of fact, I'm going to harvest the plant real quick. So as the garden starts to take over, my water's under the ground, so it's actually there working on the plant. So I still have a little bit of daylight left out here. I wanted to see, this is where I was thinking about putting the actual physical house that I was going to build. And it's always good when you're doing builds like this to kind of start thinking about what you want to build large and long term. So I think this one we're going to start with, we're going to just use, actually I need to get rid of some of the stuff I have on me. So we do need want to put a block down. So here's how I do this. I like this as one of my favorites. We're going to do this and then put it here. So now you have it just hiding in the ground. It's nice and flat. It doesn't obstruct anything, and so if you have to build over it, you can still touch it and still get to it. There's certain ways you can build with it, like you can just put a slab there, and then you can still access the building block without it taking up. So it could become basically, even though technically it is a negative removal, but it still has a positive because it's actually functional. There's a lot of uses for it. So let's see what kind of bricks we can get. I think I need 4 stacks. Yep. So those are my bricks. Not a lot of bricks, but it will get a good start going. Oh wait, dirt, bricks. So not a lot of bricks at all, actually. So I don't think I'm going to use this as my building material. I just wanted to clean up my inventory a little bit. So we may use this as accent point somewhere because it's a resource. You can get it, but it takes a lot to get to. So we're going to turn this into some stuff too. The other part now I can start doing is I think we'll turn this into what I was expecting to do with it, which is a bunch of these. So we have a fairly good spot here. Compass. So let's see. some glitches in it now since they've upgraded it. Fucking good for Microsoft to fuck up a good thing. I appreciate the following. I appreciate all the comments that I've been getting today. Thank you guys. It's really awesome. It makes me excited about playing video games again. You guys are really keeping. And this is a thing that I used to really like, but I just felt like I got so jaded. I had a bunch of video game friends that sometimes it happens and we have falling outs. So, I'm just kind of glad to see that people are just giving input. So we're going to go ahead to the next level working on this now. I'm a little nervous because it's still dark out, and I'd rather wait until it's daytime so I don't actually attract attention. But the shape is kind of set the way I'd like it, I think. I kind of feel like I almost want to figure out where my entry should go in, because I still haven't really figured that out yet. I kind of want to put maybe one more shape in over here, very similar to what I've done at this point, and basically create the same flow, but just over there on that side, and let it, if it does extend, let it extend out into the water, because I think it would be a really fun transition, but I need to clean out a little bit, because that's really, and it's too late in the night, and I see a creeper way off in the fucking distance. Fuck that shit. Okay, so right now we ain't playing that way. I don't play that, dude. We're just gonna go in here. I do apologize for the YouTube video. Something's up. I don't know if it's my processor. Notice it didn't capture. What is it being captured that way? This computer's not exciting. It's a Hewlett Packard from Walmart. Don't buy it, and don't. It's not worth the $500. I'm gonna take a break for just a second. I should be safe up here, but just to be on the safe side, let me go back downstairs to be safe. And we'll just where's the stairs at? There. There we go. And then we just look up at the sky and watch the sky. Where I put my beer? want to watch, see how I'm actually, facial reactions, how I might look, so you can have a voice indication. Let's see how I want to do it here now. Appreciate everybody who's watching on Meerkat right now, and everybody who's on YouTube. I can't tell if really I could probably pull, the page and actually look at it right now. I don't really. I'll try to respond back to it later. And I'm not streaming right now on 2 different platforms. It's too hard to try to keep up with it and going back and forth. Eventually, I'll figure it out.